we want to do, the first thing before we skin it for a shoulder mount is to take it off at the knuckle right here at this point, and we'll take it off right at the knuckle right here. Okay, so what we've done, we've cut off the legs at both knees and at both hocks in the back. We've skinned it down just so we can get the gamble in. We're going to hang it up just so we can show you where the cuts are, the proper cuts are for a full shoulder mount. So what we're going to do here is we're going to skin this skin down. We've stopped gutting right here at the brisket bone. We haven't went any farther than that. We're going to start skinning our skin down. When we get it down into his area somewhere, then we'll explain to you what we did, and then we'll show you the proper cuts for a shoulder mount. You can see where there's the brown hair on the outside, and there's the light hair on the inside, and it forms a line right here. We're going to go up this line, it's going to be the back side of the front leg, up this line, up onto the side of the rib cage. You want to go up the back of that line, and then we're going to stay to here, because you can see where this hair is outside hair. This becomes inside hair, even though the color is different. Yes. But you can see where the hair line goes up there like this. Okay, so I want to make this cut on this side now. We're off to the other side, so we're going to go up the back of this leg here. We're going to go right on that, where that line is. Right up the line to the elbow. Stop right here. Again, I'm pulling the skin towards my knife, keeping it tight. We're going on the side of the rib cage. Okay, so we've skinned it down off of the shoulder now, down off the neck, and we're right down to the bottom of the jaw. Here's the bottom of the jaw here, so we're right down to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our knife in here. So this is how you cut it if you want a full shoulder mount with all the brisket, all the armpit, and everything in one piece. Okay, we're here at the YO Ranch, and we've got this Texas doll that we're going to skin for a life-size mount. We're going to show you the 5 basic cuts. We're going to cut a cut on all 4 legs, and then your dorsal cut, which is the cut down the back. We'll show you how to make those cuts, and we'll start our skinning process. All the way down to the knuckle. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a T-cut here. Usually we do a small V, but I think on this sheep there's a very small piece of skin here, so if we do a T-cut I think it'll come together better. So we started this cut right here, we made our incision up to here and we stopped, and we skinned it up to there. So as I skin this down, pretty soon this is going to come off. You can see what we have here. We've got the skin separated from the carcass, and we still haven't gutted the carcass yet. Now at this time in the field we can bone it, or if you need to gut it for whatever reason, you can do that now. But this is our skin, this is our trophy, this is what we have. So you can see my dorsal cut is down the back, this is the opening, this is the belly side underneath. So you can see that there is no cuts in the belly, there's no cuts in the back legs, except for up to the knee right here. Okay, so we need to determine where the center of the cape is. Right. So we can kind of determine it between these 2 red areas on the flanks here. So if you hold that, and then what we're going to do is we'll pull it nice and tight. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this cut right up here by the burrow. Okay, now we'll come back up here by the bottom of the antler, and we're going to stick our knife in here. Start our cutting. We're going to scribe right up to the base of the antler and pull. You can actually just about pull it all the way off like that. That way we get all of this skin and everything out from under the bottom of the antler, and all stays on the cape. Okay, so on this side I've already removed the tear duct from the corner of the eye here. Now I want to just show you this lip area again. Again, this is the white bone, the jaw bone on the bottom, and then you can see the top of the skull here, and this red area here, again, is the inside of that lip. Okay, now what we're going to do is show you how to cut these antlers off from this skull. So we're going to start at the back of the skull here, about maybe a ½ inch or so from the top edge, about a ½ inch or so down, and we're going to make our cut this way. We can just go ahead and salt this down, and then the flies will not blow it, there won't get maggots in it, it won't smell bad, and it will just dry out real nice, and then it's ready to pack away when you come home. Okay, just real briefly, I just wanted to show you some tools that we're using. This knife that we use it for skinning, for caping, turning lips, nose, and ears, boning. This is the general knife we use all around, and it's a Buck 102. Real good knife, holds a good edge. Just our opinion, it's something we've been using for the last 20 some odd years. My son and I are here in Alaska hunting black bears, and one guy in our group actually took a black bear on this hunt. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you the proper cuts to skin a black bear, either for a full life size or for a rug. The cuts are exactly the same. So what we're going to do is I want to make these cuts, and as I'm making them, I will explain to you why we're making them and why you should make them that way, and how to keep the cuts nice and straight and even so that you have as much skin on the right side as you do on the left side. Especially like for a rug, that's really important. You want the rug to be balanced. Here's what we have. We have our skin, our head's still in it, the paws is still in it. Now we'll go back and we'll start skinning these out and get the lips, nose, ears turned, get it all salted, and we're ready for transportation. Well, we've got the bear all skinned out now. We've pulled the paws out of the foot. We've turned the lips and the nose and the ears. They're all turned. So now we're basically ready for our salting. And we've salted that bear with most of the salt. So we're just going to show you what we're going to use. We're going to get some more salt here in a minute, but I'm just going to show you with a small pile of salt. This is only maybe 10 pounds of salt there. On a bear of this size, you can salt more than one bear with minimal amount of salt. Salt's important. Make sure it's fine, and don't be tight with it. Use a lot of it.